filming a Project Pan round 3 update. I believe this is my second one. I already tried to film this one yesterday and it was blurry the entire time and I apparently missed it, so we're going again. So this is a couple days later than what I would usually film, and it's also going to probably my next update be a couple days earlier than my usual one, so there's going to be less of space between this one and my next one. We bought a house and hopefully everything turns out okay. We've been through inspection stuff. As long as everything goes through with the loan stuff, we'll be in a new house by the end of the month, which I'm very excited about, but it happens at the very, very end of the month, so we have to move very quickly from our apartment right now to our house and get everything out so that we can get out by the time our lease is up at the end of the month. So it's going to be kind of an adventure, I think, to get out in time and clean up and all that stuff. So I will definitely have some pre-recorded videos at the end of the month that I'm going to try to film before I start taking everything down in here and packing everything up. That is my goal. So if a lot of my videos are filmed on the same day more than usual, that's the reason why. So anyway, getting into the Project Pan, I have 11 items here that I've been working on using up. Not a lot of progress. I haven't finished up anything more since my last video, which is unfortunate, but hopefully I will finish up at least 2 more items by my next update. I know that I probably will. So last month I showed you guys the 2 things that I already finished. So the first thing was kind of a category together and they were the primers. So I finished up the DHC Velvet Skin Coat Primer, which is not my favorite primer, but I had a couple of samples of that. And the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which I have 4 samples of. I don't love either of these primers. They're not things that I feel the need to keep around, but I'm glad that I used them up so that they were taken out of my drawer and freed up some space. I also finished up the Justin Bieber Someday perfume. This is the 0.25 ounce little bottle. This was just a dabber one. I mentioned my thoughts on this last time. I love the perfume, but I don't like the dabber form. I'm glad that I use this up, and I'm actually working on using up another one that's the bigger size. I think it's the 1 fluid ounce, so I'm working on using that one up now too. Alright, so next up, the 2 things that I'm pretty sure will be gone by my next update. So the first thing I know will be gone is the Nivea Lip Butter in Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. This I absolutely love. I've made huge progress on it in the last 2 months. So the only thing that I have left right now, so you can see it's all pan except for this very little spot down here. I'll probably use this up in the next week. And then I'm going to work on, I have one that's Raspberry Kiss, I think. I really like this lip butter. It's really moisturizing. It feels really nice. It smells really good. I think after I finish up the raspberry one, I will probably buy another one because I really, really like these lip butters. I think that they are great. And so I'm excited that I am almost done with this one because they take a little while to use, but I've been using it really consistently. So that will definitely be done by next time. And the other one that I'm pretty sure will be done by next time is my Urban Decay eyeliner. So this is the Urban Decay eyeliner in Smokeout. It's just a basic matte brown, but I really like it. I've been wearing it most days for the last couple months. I've made huge progress. So this is where I started in the beginning of February, and then this is where I'm at right now. So I made a good chunk of progress in the last month. And then this one I figure will be done by the time I update again, because when you start to get down close here, it starts to get really hard to sharpen and you can't hang on to it and sharpen it. And this one I have to sharpen about every 2 to 3 uses or so, so I will probably be done with it. I had to sharpen it again today, so it's probably actually a little bit shorter than this last one when I updated it yesterday before I used it. So that one will probably be done. I have a couple of things that are kind of difficult to tell usage on. So I know that somebody had mentioned that I should try to weigh them and see how much progress I'm making that way. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I will do that after this update. But the first thing that I have is the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl, and this is just a highlighter. It's like a liquid highlighter. I've been mixing it with the Cover FX mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment, and I've been putting those 2 together pretty much every day for the last probably 3 weeks or so, maybe a little bit more than that. It's fine. I don't love this. I probably won't repurchase this again. It gives a little bit of a glow, but nothing major. I have another highlighter that I use as a highlighter, but I have been using this pretty much every day, so I'm at least making progress. I have no idea where I'm at with it, but at least progress is being made. And then I also have this e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer, which has an airless pump, so it pumps up from the bottom. That means that I can't really tell the progress at all, but I have been at least using it most days. I've probably been using it 5-ish times a week. There's a couple days that I usually forget about it, but I have been using it more frequently because I put it up in my little storage container on my desk, so I see it most mornings to use it. It's fine. It's probably an unnecessary step that I don't really need. I wanted to try it out because I had the Smashbox one and I liked that one, but this one I probably don't really need. So after I get done with it, I probably won't purchase another one, but it's fine. A couple of lip products that I have a lip liner. So this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner. This one is in Rose Quartz, which is fine. I like it. I have it today layered with a couple other things. I don't love lip liners, and I feel like for me, they're a step that I don't necessarily need to use, so I don't love them. This one's going to take me a while to use up. So over here is my progress. I've been making consistent progress. I made a little bit more progress this time than I had last month, but it's gonna take me a really long time to use this up. So just like the eye primer, I use this most days, but not every day, because sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. It's just an unnecessary step. It's a little bit darker, so it kind of tones down the lip product that I've been using. It's a CoverGirl Gloss Balm. The other lip product that I like a little bit better is the Korres Lip Butter in Jasmine, and this is a moisturizing lip butter. So the nice thing about this is that when I put it on, I can feel that it's there for a while after I put it on. So on days, especially when my lips are a little bit drier, I will put this on. It's a very light pink. It tones down most colors. You have to be careful with it so it doesn't kind of go outside your lip lines, but I do like it. I've made pretty good progress, so when I push everything down, I'm about here. So slowly making progress. I've had this for a while, so it's definitely time for me to start making progress on it, but I do like it quite a bit. My one eye product that I have is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This one I've been making progress. I feel like I haven't made as much progress for the last month for whatever reason, even though I've been using it just as much. So here's the progress that I've made so far. This again is going to take me a really long time to use up. I said last month that I thought it was going better with my Urban Decay eye primer, and now it's not anymore again. I don't know. I just don't like this. I don't love it. I've been using a couple other eyeshadow bases, so I have a bunch of the Maybelline color tattoos and things like that that I used the last couple days, and I just like those a lot better. So this I think I might try to use for one more month, and then I might give up on it and just put it back in my drawer for a while. I don't know. I just don't love this. It's hard for me to use, so I don't love it. I know lots of people do, so maybe it's just me, but I have a hard time with it. The next thing that I have is a face product. I have it in my Benefit Cabana Glamma kit. This one used to have a bunch of other stuff in it, but right now the main thing that I'm focusing on is the bronzer here. So this is the Hoola bronzer. There's a pretty good dip there. That's what it looks like. This is not my favorite bronzer ever. I feel like it almost has more of an orangey tone to it. But I've been using it. I use it kind of as my contour. I don't use a separate bronzer and contour most of the time, so it goes all around the perimeter of my face, on my nose, and the contour of my cheek, down my neck and chest a little bit. I thought I would have hit pan by now, honestly, but I haven't yet, so all you can see is there's a dip in there, but that's it. And then the last product that I have right now is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush, and this one's in Plum Wine. And so this one, I have smushed it down quite a bit, so I've worked my way up and then down, and now it's kind of just smushing into the center. So this is another one that I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to completely finish. It's fine. I don't know that I love it. I feel like it gets a little bit patchy sometimes on my cheeks, and so I don't absolutely love it. It's a nice flush of color, but it's not my favorite. I think this one I might use a little bit more, and then maybe at the end of this next month I might just call it good, because I've had this in my collection for quite a while. So there's two products that I might not end up using up just because I don't love them, and there's other products that I would rather use. I haven't decided for sure on those. I figure I'll use them at least one more month and then see where I'm at. So that's where I'm at for those 11 products. So I finished off 2. I should have 2 more done by the end of the month for sure, and there's 2 more that I might play with, maybe taking out and switching out. I haven't decided for sure if I'm going to be doing another project, like a seasonal project pan, anytime soon. After I finished my Finish 7 by Spring, I had several people ask me what I planned on doing next. Since I have this project pan going, I haven't fully decided yet if I'm going to do another seasonal project pan or not. I considered doing like the Finish 6 by Summer or the Finish 4 by 4th of July. I haven't really settled on any of those. I do have several products from my Finish 7 by Spring that I considered throwing into this one, but if you guys have a preference, if you'd rather see me throw some more items into this one or do a separate seasonal project pan, let me know that in the comments below. I haven't decided for sure, so if you guys have thoughts or preferences, I would love to hear that in the comments so that you guys can let me know what you'd rather see. So I will see you guys at the end of the month with my updates on how much progress I've made on these products. Hopefully I will have a few more things done. I for sure will at least have one more thing done. That's about it. I would love to know if you guys are doing any project pans and how that's going for you, or if you have any thoughts on any of the products that I've mentioned. I'd love to hear that in the comments below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.